Welcome everyone to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee. This is a weekly talk show filled with music, messages, laughs, and stories of love.
Our theme song was produced by the incomparable DJ Shaheen, and each week we'll bring you music from other independent recording artists. We'll bring you information from business owners and messages of love from ministry leaders. We'll feature books, authors, upcoming special events, and so much more. So get out your text messages and your tweets. Tell all your friends and family to log on because they'll be in for a very special treat as we bring you today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee.
Now come and check us out live.
Hey everybody.
Hey everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B.
That's me, and this is my hubby Bartee. As you can see, we are grateful to be here. We still have power. We still have internet. Thank you, Jesus.
Grateful to be here.
Yeah, Hurricane Nicole blowing around out there.
Oh yeah, I guess so. We're grateful to be here. Hopefully, we get just rain this time instead of all those winds. Hopefully, I feel for the people who live close to the beach, on the beach, I should say, because you know what's the deal with that.
Ooh, they evacuating.
Yeah. So be safe and
pray for our neighbors.
Yes, and if you haven't evacuated yet, if you live on the beach,
just wait for the sheriff to come.
They say he came. Hopefully you're out. Just everybody do their thing.
Just pray. But we don't try to tell you what to do. This show is for entertainment purposes only. And we understand y'all like to call us in the middle of the show. So, yep. So we do appreciate y'all for calling and checking on us. We truly, truly do.
Yes, because we are doing the live show right now.
We've been getting calls and text messages, and we are very, very grateful. And I realize that on the news, sometimes it looks like we all falling into the ocean. That's what it could look like. But we're okay. We live on Facebook, and we are blessed to be here for entertainment purposes only.
Yes. Tell them why we do this show.
We do this show because we want to discuss different situations that people may face. And they may feel like they're the only ones going through this situation, right? So if we talk about the situation a little bit, they may say, "Oh, we ain't the only one. Did you hear what they said?" And then we can, let them know that they're not alone. Okay, we ain't trying to give you no advice or tell you what to do, except to stay prayed up. Stay prayed up.
Let your conscience be your guide. That's my saying.
Yeah, that is his saying. But kind of keep in mind that during stressful times, a little comedy is always good.
We ain't doing no comedy. This is a serious show.
A little bit of comedy might be good. I'm just saying, just a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna tell a joke in a minute.
Okay.
Y'all stay tuned.
Oh my goodness.
All right, now you got any topics for today?
Yeah, I gotta give some very special shout outs to Pastor Latiska Powell with the Flow Network TV show. Pastor Powell has gotten so many comments and questions that I can't get them all to her quick enough. So if you sent in your question for Pastor Powell and she did not address it this week, don't fuss at her. It's all on me. I just ain't got around to it. She definitely brings conversation with restoring the broken, torn, and seem to be forgotten people of God. So, Pastor Latiska, we're very, very grateful for you. And on behalf of Angie and Bartee Productions, we're honored to produce and present your show. Also want to thank Debbie Scarborough and Insurance Chat with Debbie. Debbie told me months ago, sometime over the summer, that I needed to get that ground, air, and ambulance plan. And I procrastinated. I kept thinking, oh, I'll get it after this. I'll get it after that. And right after the car wreck, I was like, Debbie, I'm listening. So I got my master plan now. I gave Bartee his card. And so we's covered now. But since it is open enrollment, we do want you to know that Debbie is offering, a variety of plans. And so, especially if you need a Medicare supplement, you want to get in touch with Debbie. She's licensed in Georgia and Florida and several other states, but there's not any kind of delay with her getting licensed in your state. So we want you to know that. And before we get going real good into the show, I got a very special shout out for Dr. Ruth Baskerville. Dr. Ruth was on Donna Gray Banks' show on Monday night, Zoom In with a Fresh Conversation. And let me just tell y'all this. Dr. Ruth said something really powerful, and I'm just paraphrasing and trying not to, really trying not to exaggerate. But Dr. Ruth said we got to do a better job about Black History Month. Every February, we roll out the same olds. Like all we ever had was them folks way back then. We got some people right now that are making Black history. And if we can kind of move up the time scale a little bit, maybe kids would be more interested in Black History Month. Well, Dr. Ruth has launched Waverly's Way, which is an educational access to the American dream for everyone, which means she's providing tutoring. Now, y'all know some of your kids is struggling with math and English, and they can't pass them standardized tests. I ain't talking about nobody, but that is a hump. That is a problem. If your child is trying to graduate and can't pass the test,
yeah, there is a problem, and that's hit the problem right on what the doctor said about, Black history.
Yeah.
It's always Martin Luther King,
Sojourner Truth,
Abernathy, all the old ones. But that do make it interesting. Like my wife just said, there are some other people other than those. I mean, they've been there through the fight, actually, but still include some up to date. That sounds good. That's a good suggestion.
So shout out to Dr. Ruth. Shout out to Donna Gray Banks for presenting Dr. Ruth. And if your child needs some academic help, Dr. Ruth is offering virtual counseling, kindergarten through 12th grade, all the way up to you trying to get your degree and you need help with your thesis. So please visit www.excellence.org, which represents Waverly's Way, excellence.org, and fill out a parent form. Tell them that Angie and Bartee referred you to her, and I may slide in a little coupon or something, okay? But virtual tutoring, they need it. She even talked about how the pandemic truly put our children behind because they weren't accustomed to having to have classroom structure at home. In the classroom, you ain't got to worry about the dog barking, the dishwasher going, mom and dad bickering, or, you in school so you can focus. It was very, very difficult for young people to focus on their computer and talking to their teacher while stuff was going on at the house. So we really need to help work with our young people and get them caught up to speed. And so before too long, I really want you guys to don't wait till the last minute to contact Waverly's Way. I mean, it's December they can get some counseling, some tutoring now and practice over December. And by the first of the year, they can turn their grades around. Don't you think?
They're gonna need it, or else they're gonna have to repeat that grade. I thank God I never had to repeat a grade. But
listen, Angie B and
I
Bartee
just went to the 6th.
Oh, you did what?
Go ahead, babe.
Angie B
did what?
and Bartee Productions are excited to announce our contribution to literacy in young people. We're excited to announce YEP, Youth Entrepreneur Author Program. Hashtag YEP, I'm an author. And this is a program that we perfected during the pandemic, where we had several young people who became authors, of course, during the pandemic. And we were able to not only graduate those young people as audiobook and softcover book authors, but now we have more young people that we're going to be working with. Shout out to Reverend Dawn Martin in Dayton, Ohio. She has invited us to teach our virtual YEP program to her gems, Girls Empowered and Mentored to Success. So YEP will be introduced to the gems, and we want them to be authors of a book, just like Emerging from the Curve. We also want to give a very special shout out to Dr. Connie Mitchell. She has invited the YEP program to be presented to her scholars, her I Rise to STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, her STEM students. And we just are honored to be able to serve the Lord with gladness and help with literacy with our young people. So you can search for YEP. I am an author. I'm an author on Facebook, and we're really, really thrilled to be able to do this. With YEP, the students do have a small fee that they must pay to participate. And we've already received sponsorship donations for several children. A ministry out of Detroit has sponsored some children. And in fact, a portion of those proceeds were donated to one of our graphic design students who actually created this logo. And Debbie Scarborough, who does the insurance chat with Debbie, she's also sponsored workshop participation for one student. So thank you so much for your support and your prayers. And we're going to do our best to help close that gap between the kids that can read and the kids that's struggling.
Yeah, a very necessary program. Mm-hmm. So please contact the individual, that information that was on. Yeah. But and again, we going to celebrate weekend of November 30th to December the 5th up in Detroit.
We are. Yeah. There it is.
Okay, now we're having my thing is that Friday night for the pound cake. But the book tour is coming.
This pound cake?
Yeah. That looks good, don't it? Looks good, don't it? Okay. All right. Okay, but the book, we're going to have some networking, and it's going to be a free gift for all the attendees. So make sure you registered now. You got to get on the phone and what's that, RSVP?
RSVP, yes.
Okay. We don't, a lot of y'all don't know how to do that.
Oh my goodness!
Don't do that. We know how that goes. I'm that way myself.
Well, the thing is, when we say that admission is free, yes, admission is free, but we don't want you to get there, and we don't, we
can't get in.
Yeah,
because it'd be packed for the reason a lot of other people didn't RSVP, but they just came. I mean, it'd be a room for you somewhere. Just
Did you say somewhere?
Somewhere. Wait, you might have to wait in your car till some people leave. And No, we
ain't gonna kick you out.
No, just register if you can. If you don't have a computer, well, you would be listening to us if they didn't have a computer.
Well, they could have a phone. Okay, so let's show you a couple of reasons why you want to be there. Speaking of the Yup program, this is one reason why you want to see us in Southfield.
Yep. I'm an author, Sandra B. Come meet me December 3rd in Southfield, Michigan. Yep. I'm an author. Admission is free. Details below. Yep.
Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy, that yummy, yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy, that yummy, yummy. Say the word on my way, yeah.
Yep. We are excited. We are excited about coming to Detroit. We really are. But I need to give y'all a quick update on that pound cake challenge.
How you gonna give them an update?
Okay, you give them an update.
No, ain't no update. Just sign up $10 and pick up $100.
That's the update. Because last week we were talking about $50. And since last week and this week, Bartee has decided to give away $100 to the best tasting pound cake.
Yeah.
Best tasting pound cake.
Best tasting to me.
Yeah, we got a couple
pound cake.
We got a couple of other sponsors. I mean, a couple of other judges.
Yeah, my wife just invited other people to my party. But anyway, I'll be the final judge in this contest. And unless the other judges want to give out their $100.
What?
Yeah. But I'm giving out $100 for my contest.
Yes, he is. So if you are in the Southfield, Michigan area and you want to win some money because you make the best
homemade butter pound cake. Don't go to the store and buy no pound cake. It ain't gonna work. It has to be homemade.
Yeah.
I can tell the difference.
And I'm telling you, all he wants is the butter pound cake.
Right. But that's what we're talking about.
He don't want no chocolate pound cake. He don't want no 7-Up cake.
No, a lot of people think, well, to each his own. A lot of people like, no.
You want this?
That's not it.
You sure? What about this one?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, but this one looks kind of good.
Yeah, but I don't want but I don't want chocolate on my pound cake.
Okay, this the last one.
Right.
This one I know you won't.
Yeah, I want to throw it away.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like buttered pound cake.
Mm-hmm.
A cake, no icing on top.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I want? Those who been cooking for a while, baking for a while, even cooking.
Okay.
You know what I want.
All right, well, that's what you want. Then I guess somebody gonna give it to you.
We'll see. But anyway, it's gonna be we will be in Detroit November 30th till December the 5th.
Now don't be looking for us on the 30th, okay? Because on the 30th, that we're gonna get in and we're gonna relax. But that night, I'm gonna be presenting the Yup program for Reverend Don Martin's Gems in Dayton, Ohio. So don't be trying to make no plans for us on the 30th. And then on
unless you're gonna bring some food.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need some food because
Yeah.
the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have transportation. And you can't go by the drive-through window.
Can't walk up to the drive.
Nah. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And all they serve is in the hotel and sodas and some
Yeah, we might need some food
chips.
on
Yeah,
the
we'll need
30th.
some
We're gonna need
food.
some food. And then on the 1st, we kind of hoping to get kidnapped to maybe go to Frankenmuth,
Yeah, get some of that chicken.
fried chicken.
My sister be coming.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be coming our way.
Yes, yes. So we got to make plans to take her to
Chicken place.
and Motown.
Yeah, Motown too.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go see Motown.
So my buddy Marcus,
Uh-oh.
he on the road. He's still in Atlanta now.
Mm-hmm. He doing his multi-city family tour.
Yes, yes.
Multi-city family tour.
Marcus been traveling. He ain't got the hook now. He ain't got that itch.
No, he said he promised his mother that he would do the traveling that she was not able to do in her life. So
that's great of you, Marcus.
But listen, y'all, the information for the pound cake tasting challenge is at the bottom of the screen. Entry fee is only $10. You can send a cash app to $Bartee the singer, or when you arrive at 7 p.m. the night of the 2nd, you can pay your $10 then. Don't worry now. It ain't like we need 10 people to do $10. Bartee got his separate $100. Okay? I just want y'all to know that. Some people be like, well, what happens if you only get 4 people? I'm only going to win $40. No.
You don't get the winner's going to get $100.
Right.
If it's just one person there, even if the cake don't taste good, you'll get $100. Because that's what I had to choose from.
But you know the cake is going to taste good.
I don't know. I done paid money for some pound cake, and I haven't had the right one yet. So, you know, you just never know.
Yeah, you done paid for the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to let you know now. Again, it's just my taste bud. Don't take me wrong.
Okay.
I ain't judging you. Only God can judge you.
All right. We've also got Marcus Latimer's charitable organization, TomLatimerCares.org. Marcus is a board member of this organization, and it was founded by a relative of his. The relative tragically lost their daughter, their college-age daughter, to cancer. And so they started this foundation in order to help raise money to assist people that are dealing with cancer. You know, it's one thing to say, okay, their insurance to pay for this and pay for that, but who gonna fix them a bowl of soup and bring it to them? Or who gonna be there, when things are happening? And who gonna give them transportation to their doctor's visits? We assume a lot of things, but the Tom Latimer Cares Foundation is based in Michigan. We've invited them to come out and maybe tell us a little bit more about their organization. And I would like for each of you to be there so that you can find out and learn. Okay, find out. So again, we'll be at the Comfort Suites meeting space, Southfield, Michigan, December 2nd and the 3rd, which is Saturday and Sunday. No, Friday and Saturday. Sorry. Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday, I believe we gonna be coming to Hartford Memorial Baptist Church because a couple of people have asked for us. But we ain't sure because we know Beth Eden Missionary is asking for us too. So we haven't decided, but shout out to both of y'all. Shout out.
Yes.
Okay, what's your first hump for tonight? Or do you want to do shout outs first?
Well, I had a hump a while back.
No, let's get it.
It's not really a hump. Some suggestions. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna wait until we start talking about relationships, because this involves relationships.
Okay.
So when we get back onto that type of topic, then I'll discuss what I had thought and wrote down.
Okay. Well, right now we got a health tip from Kim Reed Butler. Hey everybody, it's time for today's health tip. Today's health tip comes to us from Better You Nutrition. Today's question is, Coach Kim, is it okay for me to skip breakfast? Or is it okay for me to have breakfast later in the day? Now, let's hear today's health tip from Coach Kim.
Hi, everybody. Coach Kim here. Just wanted to answer that question. It is important that we make sure that we have breakfast first thing in the morning, ideally an hour after waking up. What that does is helps to rev up your metabolism and get the engine going. Just like our cars need gas to fuel it going, so does our bodies. And when we delay breakfast or not have it at all, we're causing our bodies to go into a space that it protects itself and thus slowing down our metabolism. Let's say you ate at 8 o'clock last night and you don't eat until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Unless you are intentionally doing intermittent fasting, you have put your body in a protective space where it will shut down and slow down your metabolism. After a while, your body will become insulin resistant and then insulin dependent. And so the best way to go is to have a breakfast, ideally one of my nutritional shakes, within an hour of waking up. It helps you to stay satisfied. It helps to get your metabolism going, and it will help to keep your blood sugars in a stabilized space. I hope that answers your question.
It sure did answer my question, Coach Kim. Thanks so much, and we look forward to hearing from you, Better You Nutrition, and more. Be blessed.
Hello, everyone. That was my wife's hand. You know, it's getting close to that time, December the 2nd, 2022. And what I'm going to try to get for you to understand is I'm still waiting on a number of entries to my pound cake contest. Now, what I've done, I have changed the amount to the winner from $50 to $100. Yeah. Now, the cake must be homemade. Don't go out there and try. No, that ain't the cake. That ain't the pound cake I'm looking for. I need a solid buttered pound cake. That's not the cake. I don't want chocolate on my cake. Although, you know, they call me chocolate. That's not how you do cake. I don't know what that is. It looks like mold. That's not a buttered pound cake. No, I don't need nuts. I got enough nuts of my own. I don't like that. I don't like that. That look like lemon. Anyway, what I'm looking for is a buttered, no. Maybe that's what it looks like, but the crust on the top, if you can see, a butter pound cake is what I don't know what that is. It looks good, but I'm looking forward to a buttered pound cake. Now, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm trying to have a little fun and trying to get my taste buds corrected by something that I really do like, and that's a buttered pound cake. Now, yeah, sort of like that. Now, your pan don't have to be like that. Whatever kind of pan you have, it don't make a difference. But I'm gonna pay you $100 for the best tasting pound cake at this affair. And so please join us at the Comfort Suites at 24977 Northwest Highway, Southfield, Michigan on December the 2nd. Now, hopefully that's a Friday, because I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna get me some milk. It's gonna be cold. And they have a microwave out there, so I can microwave, because I like to pound mine hot. But so please, send in your $10. It only costs $10. And the pound cake probably, to make it, probably about $20. So you're going to win $80. I mean, talk to me. Talk to me. Now, the information for sending your money, go to Bartee Sings. Entry fee is to Bartee the singer. Yeah, I said it wrong. This is my producer back there. Is my wife.
You just got Cash App, y'all.
I just got Cash App. Send me the money for the entry fee. I have a record of everyone that entered, and we go from there. Now, please, I'm not here to try to embarrass nobody. This is just my way of, I'm trying to get somebody to make me a pound cake, and I'm going to pay you double for it. But I would like to have the kind of pound cake that I eat, and that's a buttered pound cake. No, I don't know. The producer, I don't know what's wrong. She must be getting hungry because she's showing pictures that don't pertain to my taste buds. Now put the one up there that simulates somewhat of what I'm looking for. There you go, y'all. It looks a little like that. I don't know what that pound cake tastes like, but it looks good, especially the brown part. See that? Yeah. Now the crust. Oh, you taste that butter.
Somebody please make him a pound cake.
No, don't use no cheap butter. Don't use no margarine. It's butter. But anyway, I'm the judge, so please. No margarine. Do a brother a favor. Help me. And point directly.
Right there.
Okay. Help me. Help you. All right. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, okay? December the 2nd.
Y'all can tell that we are excited about the pound cake challenge.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Hopefully my wish come true.
Jasmine want to know who using margarine. Jasmine, that should be the hump right there.
Well, we was down in Jacksonville doing a book signing, and a gentleman and his wife had a table set up, and they were selling pound cakes. They were selling cakes in a jar.
Yeah.
And I asked, ask what kind of butter you use. He said Imperial.
He put that cake right back.
Said, man, that Imperial is margarine. Yeah, I told him,
But it tastes like butter. No.
It don't taste like butter.
It
cake,
ain't.
but, So some people Uses Margarine. However you make it,
you can eat it that way.
you can eat it that way. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, some people, I don't know why. Eventually, I'm gonna make my own pound cake if I can. I'm gonna get tired eventually of asking. You know how it is.
And paying good money.
And make my own. And
burnt on the bottom and raw in the middle.
That's how you do it. Experiment. Yeah, that's what I should do. But I'm gonna try a couple more times. Maybe this might be. I don't know. But anyway,
we'll see. Well, it's time for us to sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday! You got a birthday.
Oh man, it's November, so all them folks that was enjoying themselves around Valentine's Day.
This ain't February.
Yeah, but February 9 months later, you got a lot of babies born.
Oh, my sister was born. She was born in November.
There you go. I gotta do some math.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So first, we have to say happy birthday. See, that's the problem. He got to verify everything he said.
Yeah, that's right.
I say verified.
Yeah, ain't 9 months. It's over 9 months.
Oh Lord. Okay, so. First, we got to say happy birthday to baby Daytona. That's my great niece. I think she's too great.
I quit doing that now. What's a real name? You got me in the habit of saying Massachusetts and Lincoln.
It's not Massachusetts and Lincoln. It's Chicago and Mississippi.
Chicago and Mississippi. That's not
and
their
now
real
they
name.
have a new little baby sister whose name is Daytona.
I'm gonna say it right. I'm gonna say it right, and I forgot the.
You try to say Demi Soleil. Happy birthday, baby Daytona.
Happy birthday, Demi.
We gonna come see you in December, and I'm gonna kiss all over your face.
Happy birthday. Yeah, she'll do that.
Yes, I will.
Happy birthday, Demi.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I think you let me know. We was doing this. Were we doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, or this. Yeah. She didn't run away from me like you did your granddaddy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then since this is the last show before the National Family Holiday of November 15th, I think we should maybe do something special.
Yeah, I don't know about these things until that.
Applause. Let's hit it one more time. Applause. Because our eldest daughter, Angeline, is having a birthday on November 15th.
November the 15th.
She gonna be good and grown. Good and grown. So
she might be the mama.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my firstborn princess.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
We'll see you Tuesday.
Goes to you too, Demi.
Yep. I come bust up in her job. I don't care that she the manager. I don't care if she got customers. I don't care. I be busting up in there with chocolate and balloons, and they look at me and they say, "It's my daughter's birthday. I'm here to celebrate. Y'all better buy something while you up in here."
Yeah, who's the mama? See, y'all know what I'm talking about now, don't you? Yeah.
Happy birthday to y'all. I'm grateful. Okay, I know we got a couple of questions that came in, but before we get to them questions, hey, Shekinah. Hey, baby.
Hey, you all.
Down the street.
That's how you say you all?
Well, yes.
Why is it?
You can ask somebody.
I don't see no you.
Anyway, hey, Shekinah. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. And I know you glad to be seen, considering there's a whole lot of water out there. Shout out to.
She good now though. Oh, that's right.
She got sandbags.
Yeah.
And she put some stuff there. Shout out to Laretha for getting the shovel and getting the sandbags. And, that's the good thing about having people in your life that don't mind just picking up and doing things for you.
Yeah, it's good. Laretha brought my shovel back too. I like those kind of people. You don't mind letting your stuff out. My son borrowed some tools for me, and I ain't seen them since.
Yeah.
That's about 11 years ago.
Oh Lord, that was before my time. So
Yes.
okay. Well, anyhow, hey Shekinah.
Hey, Shekinah.
Glad to do it. Okay, one of the humps this evening comes from a single parent out in Massachusetts or someplace, I believe. She said that her preteen is asking for counseling. Her preteen is asking for counseling. But the preteen says they don't want to go to counseling to anybody who could come back and tell the mama. Okay? They want to go to they want to go to counseling with somebody that they feel that they can talk to. Now the mama seems to feel like, it's a popular thing now for kids to say that they want counseling. And my response is, whether it's popular or not, if they're asking for it.
Yeah, I this is my first time hearing about it being a popular subject. But yeah, if your kid asks for counseling, make sure he or she or he gets what he asked for. But sometimes, be careful what you ask for. Some people might just need someone to talk to other than a parent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially in a single parent household. I think that, and I think the parent was more or less hurt that the child didn't want to confide in them. But we also have to remember that parents don't always have the skills to be able to relate to their child. The next hump that we encountered this week came from me going to a medical provider, and the medical provider just looked at me and said, "Are you a teacher?" And I'm like, "I teach the gospel of Jesus Christ and I love people." "Oh, okay, well maybe that's why I need to talk to you." And they looked right at me and said, "My child is a senior in high school and is failing courses, like got 2 Fs, failing 2 courses, and can't pass their final exam." Okay, so they went on to say that they had taken away the child's Xbox, and that didn't seem to do any good. So then they told the child's daddy, "You come get your son and see what you could do with him." And she said she's constantly telling him, "You need to bring your grades up. You need to bring your grades up." So my response to her was, of course, I gave her the information for where is it? For Waverly's Way for tutoring. And I did hear from Dr. Ruth. Yes, they did connect, and they're going to be able to provide some tutoring. But I also let the mom know that telling a child to do something, you probably know he need to bring his grades up. That don't mean he know how to bring his grades up. So when you think about a parent saying, "Well, my child really don't need no counseling," well, maybe they don't. But I'd put them in some counseling, just to, like you said, you get what you ask for. Let them go in counseling and see if that's, what they really.
Yeah, if they asked them for counseling, try to find it.
Mm-hmm.
My wife said about parents not being able to deal with their children as far as meeting their needs.
Not even meeting
as far as
emotional needs.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Parents should be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we all know, there's some parents out there that has it under control, and we know there's some parents out there that don't. That's why there's a lot of juvenile trouble going on, and that just passes on when they become adult. But if they have to leave the house with some instructions from other people, then let it be. Let them get it, because all the time. And she said you might not have the necessary skills or whatever to address their problem. I noticed I didn't have the skills to address. Well, I didn't take the time or didn't have the skills to address my kids' problem. One of my sons. Anyway,
And if you don't recognize it,
there you go.
you can see the chicken pox on a child and think, oh, they just bumped into something. You sometimes need somebody else to look at it and say, oh no, that's chicken pox.
Yeah. That's what I
You
guess
know?
that's what you mean by not having the necessary. Yeah. I
Yeah.
understand. You're right.
You ain't always got the medical training. You ain't always got the,
Yes.
it just makes
Know your children the best that you can
and
by
help
spending
them.
time. Yeah. You got to spend time to get to know them and
Mhm.
listen. You got to listen.
Mhm.
You got to listen. And for your kids, my pet peeve is don't lie.
Mhm.
Don't lie to your parents. Don't lie.
Mhm.
Once you lie,
Mhm.
it's hard to believe you. For me, anyway. And when especially if you're young, you're gonna have a whole lot of problems. You might not have a lot of problems, but you're gonna have some problems in school and whatever, like before you graduate. And you want your parents to be able to go to that teacher and say, "Hey, my son or my daughter, just don't lie. Don't lie to your parents."
Mhm.
Along with stealing and everything else, but
Mhm.
don't lie.
So let's get back to the November birthdays.
Okay.
There was a whole
You got
lot.
some more birthdays?
Yeah, it was a whole lot of people enjoying
All right,
themselves
we're gonna say happy
in
birthday for the
February.
whole month.
But no, not for the whole month.
Whole month of November.
Maybe just one more special.
Well, who's special?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday coming up, Shakana.
Happy birthday.
Mm.
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday.
Shakana's birthday in November too?
Yeah.
My sister, November what? My sister's November 29th.
Okay.
When is your birthday, Shakana?
We gonna say happy birthday to your sister.
We just did.
Happy birthday. We said happy birthday
To the
to
whole
Shakana.
month. Whole month.
How you gonna leave your sister out?
I ain't leave my sister out.
How you gonna?
It's special.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
To you.
To you.
Brenda.
Brenda.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, my
Happy
sister.
birthday. Okay, so if anybody else got any birthdays, just
all right, we got month of November.
Mm.
What sign are y'all? What my sign at?
Mm.
I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday is next month.
Mm.
Yeah, I was born. No, I ain't gonna lie, because I don't know if Jesus was born on 25th or not.
Oh,
Y'all don't know either.
Lord,
but anyway, I was getting ready to say I was born the same month Jesus, but I don't really know.
I have to give a very special shout out to your big brother Eddie.
What about my brother Eddie?
Because I was on Facebook and a video popped up and Eddie was jamming. I mean, such a musical family. We ain't even gonna talk about you. Your sister get to going, and it's just the Holy Spirit just all up in here. All up in here. She get to singing. And then I understand your big brother was in a gospel group that's
the
got an
Dynamic
album.
Disciples of Daytona Beach.
The album is up there on the wall.
Matter of fact, I got some CDs for sale. I said I was going to sell his CDs too.
That's a different topic.
Oh,
so anyhow, it was good to see Eddie on keyboard, and all I could imagine was you singing, your sister singing, Eddie playing keyboard, maybe throwing your nephew JR to come in and rap a couple lines.
It just run through the family. I thank God. I really do for the many blessings He bestowed upon my family. And
y'all got some talent.
But anyway, we're not the only one. I'm sure a lot of people out there. I wish it was. Well, I'm thankful for what it was. But anyway, I got a hump. Now, I've learned today. Now, when you're in a car accident, an attorney comes to represent you.
You call him.
Oh, you know what I mean. Know what he's representing you for. Some only represent you for the injury.
Hi, Rakia. Thanks for watching. Everybody's favorite teacher.
And some represent you on property damage.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I thought they took care of everything that was up. But I'm learning today
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of lawyers, I don't know if it's they figure out how much money they can get out of it or whatever. They've taken the personal interest.
Now, keep in mind, we are based in the state of Florida. So this is a no-fault state. So what's happening is based upon our state. If you watching from Arkansas or Texas, Chattanooga, wherever, it may not, the views and opinions, let me put that up, may not be applicable to your place. Okay?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're right.
At the bottom, you got that at the bottom?
Yep. Do not reflect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't pay me no mind. I just ramble on sometimes. But yeah, I learned out today. So be careful. Understand what you're doing if you can.
We also learned months ago from a couple of folks. Debbie Scarborough told us months ago that you want to not just purchase the state minimum. Say the state tells you all you have to purchase is $10,000, and that's affordable to you.
PIP.
So that's what you're gonna purchase, okay? But who buys a car now that costs $10,000? So if your car is total, you gonna be the insurance gonna pay the $10,000, but you still gonna owe on your loan for the $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 car.
Yeah.
So you need to get your coverage up to whatever it's gonna take to fix, repair, or replace your vehicle. Not to mention your busted shoulder and wrist. And
anyway, hopefully you have enough coverage, insurance coverage, to take care of what you need to take care of.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's else you'll be paying out of your pocket.
Yeah, we've been learning a lot from our show hosts, and the next thing that we're going to be learning this Saturday is going to come from Laretha and Debbie. We're having our virtual, as long as Hurricane Nicole is out the way, we're going to be having our virtual Moms in Ministry workshop Saturday morning at 9 a.m. You can join us and learn and laugh and feel the love of motherhood. But our initial topic will be insuring my child. Do I really need to be insuring my child? And Debbie has some wonderful facts and figures and thoughts about this topic. We're also going to be addressing some other topics that have been sent to Moms in Ministry, because this workshop is a part of our evangelism troop. It is the very first workshop that was launched in January of 2013. And it's based on Proverbs chapter 2, verses 3 and 5, that basically say the older women, or else the wiser women, the older, wiser women, we're supposed to be reverent in the way we live. We're not supposed to be slanderous. We're not supposed to be addicted to wine. But our job is to teach what is good. Teach it to the younger women so that they will love their husbands. No, I'm sorry. Urge the younger women to love their husbands and their children. Be self-controlled and pure. To be busy at home. To be kind and to be subject to their husbands, so they will not malign the word of God. Now, that's what the book of Proverbs says, and that's what the Moms in Ministry is based upon. So I ask you to please join in if you know a mother, somebody who wants to be a mother, somebody who used to be a mother. Y'all join in. We want to hear from each of you, and we want to be able to share. We truly do.
Yes, because life is something else. I say this all the time. Everybody, have their own situations at home. No one knows but you and God know what's going on.
But if you can't recognize chickenpox, you need to go to a professional. If you can't recognize a spiritual crisis in somebody, you need to go to a spiritual leader. If you can't recognize things, and not that it's a problem that you can't, because we can't be all things to all people. That's why God gave us doctors, lawyers,
common sense,
and Indian chiefs, what the old folks used to say. And when we talk about Indian chiefs, we don't mean to be politically incorrect. We just mean that the chief of the village, the older, the wiser one, the one who been there, done that, and this ain't their first rodeo. Ask them. Why you
pointing on me?
It's just my thumb. It's just.
Yeah, I have been there and done that.
And this ain't your first rodeo, so you know some things.
Rodeo. Yes, I do.
You know some things.
Know a lot of things.
So join us for the Moms in Ministry workshop this Saturday. I know that several of you are in situations that are new for you. Grandchildren, nieces, nephews. I had a woman that contacted me because she heard that you were raised by your aunt after your mother passed away. So there's a lot of people with different situations. And so this is a part of your invitation. Okay.
Hello there, I'm Laretha with Lolo's Social Media Promotion, about to bring you a special announcement. Log on to learn, laugh, and feel the love of motherhood as the tour that Angie B presents brings you our virtual Moms in Ministry workshop. There will be 3 mothers in various stages of motherhood to share their experiences. We'll answer your questions and operate as instructed in the book of Titus, chapter 2, verses 4 through 9. These older women must train the younger women to love their husbands and their children, to live wisely and to be pure, to work in their homes, to do good, and to be submissive to their husbands. Then they will not bring shame on the word of God. In this way, encourage the young men to live wisely. Produced by Angie B. and Bartee Productions. Promotional consideration by none other than Lolo's Social Media Promotions. Follow us online at www.facebook.com/the tour that Angie B presents. See you then.
Okay, y'all, somebody just sent a text. They said that they know they're not going to be able to be in Southfield, Michigan, December 2nd and the 3rd. And they wanted to send some of their business cards to distribute to everyone. And I said, please don't do that. We would prefer if you would place an ad in our virtual directory. Okay. Full page ad is $50. Half page ad is $30. And the business card ad is $20. Now, the virtual directory is one of those books that when you're on the website, you click here and the pages turn and you can see it. So our virtual directories will stay on our social media pages, Angie B and Bartee Productions. It will also be added to Bold, Beautiful, and Bald.com. And it will be added to thequeenbee.com. So we want you to be represented. We just want to do it in a way where we are not wasting your information. Okay, we don't want to waste your information. Also, if you have not yet set all of your clocks back, that could be a problem. I won't go into that right now, but somebody else wants to know about the pound cake challenge. Okay. It is Friday, December 2nd at 7 p.m. We're going to be at the Comfort Suites on Northwestern Highway. Now, these are the cake rules as stated by the pound cake man. Number one, the cake must be homemade. Don't come in there with no Patti LaBelle cake talking about you made it. Bartee will know the difference. Number two, you need to pay your entry fee. It's only $10. You can either pay it via Cash App. Bartee's Cash App is $ Bartee the singer. Or you can pay it when you arrive at 7 p.m. Okay, so you can show up, look around, see that you about to lose the contest because you late. No, I'm just joking. But you may pay your $10 when you arrive. There are special guest judges that will be there. But as you can see by number 3, Bartee has the final judge's decision because the cake will belong to Bartee at the end of the day. So we gonna have some guest judges, and y'all can say what you want to say. That's great, but Bartee has the final decision. Number 4, grand prize winner will accept either cash or a Cash App payment, and they need to be able to smile for the camera because there's
I'm giving the winner a $100 bill. Ain't no Cash App. I don't really know how to use that. No wife been showing me, but I'm gonna give you $100. Everybody prefer cash anyway. I'm gonna give you $100 bill.
Okay.
I ain't say 20. I'm gonna give you $100 bill.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Now, if I get the bring one, it's gonna be all 20s then.
Oh Lord
But
Jesus.
Hey, we enjoy y'all.
Somebody's asking for prayer. Their flight has been canceled. More than 500 flights have been canceled, and they are trapped at the airport. They said, please pray for us. Somebody else's flight was canceled, and they are a group of people headed to Hawaii. So they rented a vehicle to drive to Atlanta to be able to catch their flight. So please keep them in prayer. I think that's a group of women on the road trying to get to Atlanta to make the flight so they can go on their trip to Hawaii. So we do.
Oh, well, you're prayers up.
Prayers up, prayers up, prayers up. Very special shout out to Laretha, who's planning to come on the book tour with us. Daddy, she wants to go to the Motown Museum, so I'm gonna let you put on your tour guide hat, and we gonna take her around. She wants to see Detroit.
My sister be there too.
Yeah,
your daddy online.
She probably want to see the Motown Museum too, so we better scrounge up some tickets from somewhere. Also, shout out to our host for Southfield, Michigan. She is a co-author of Confinement Chronicles. She is a narrator with Angie and Bartee Productions. She is an author, and she is an entrepreneur. She has invented Safe Sack, so you can keep your remote control, your condoms, and your medicine close by you within your sheet set. It is a trademarked item, and she gonna have them there. So she says you might be looking through your pants, your wallet, or that side table for the safest way to cover up. So we've got you covered. Safe Sack. Get the sack. Your order can be conveniently made with PayPal or Cash App, and she will have products on hand for direct purchase. Thanks again to all of our registered vendors. And I know that Marcus Latimer is planning to join us, and I've got to get his flyer ready. And I do know that the henna man is going to be there. I've got to get his flyer ready. I'm going to be able to get me some henna on my head again.
Henna, yeah,
henna
she did that once. It looked very nice.
Yep.
Also did it in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
nice.
I really do enjoy some henna. So shout out to our godson who gave us a call tonight. Hey, Adam. Good to see you. Good to
Godson
see
Adam.
you.
Look at him.
Looking
Distinguished
dapper.
GQ man.
Looking dapper. And also, shout out to Volusia Business Women. Yes, we are stronger together. You can find VolusiaBusinessWomen.com, where you'll see the directory listing, location listing, and the personalized URL. Volusia Business Women came up and said they would help sponsor the souvenir ads. They'll spread the information on their website for our souvenir ads that will not only take place in Detroit, but throughout our entire tour. And proceeds from the sale of the souvenir ads will go to our YEP program. Yup. So I'm very excited.
Yabba dabba do.
Very excited. Very excited. I love to see ministries and organizations working together. Sometimes we like to fuss because it'd be a church on every corner, and in between them corners, somebody homeless, hungry, ain't got a job, ain't got transportation. But so it's nice to see organizations and communities working together. So thank you very much to Volusia Business Women. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and happy birthday, sis.
Happy birthday, Brenda. Happy birthday, Shakana. Happy birthday, baby Daytona. And happy birthday to
Demi.
Happy birthday to Angeline.
Angeline.
Happy birthday to all you November birthdays. Happy birthday.
Chris born in November.
Remember, I was going to see Chris, and then that night is when we crashed. That was Christopher's birthday. That's why I was in town.
Oh, that's in October. I'll take that back, Chris.
You thinking about Eric? Eric's birthday.
I think about Chris. I know what I'm saying.
You hear that, Chris? He's thinking about you.
I ain't thinking about you. I'm just saying. I thought your birthday was in November. It was in October.
Oh, so sweet.
So I'll take it back.
He's thinking about you. So sweet. So sweet. Mm-hmm.
Pay my wife now.
Yep. I'm an author, Sandra B. Come meet me December 3rd in Southfield, Michigan. Yep. I'm an author. Admission is free. Details below. Yep.
Boom. We've been having
Shakalaka.
Been having a good time with the
all right
new software. It's about to go.
Yeah, it's that time. Shout out to my friend and family, the Ruffins, Akron, Ohio. Prayers to the daughter, to the whole family, but prayers to the daughter. My niece Dana.
Shout out to Reverend Dawn. She said she got her goodie box.
Oh, okay.
And Brenda also got her goodie box. And Jamila, I forgot to give you a message to Angeline. Jamila said next time y'all have a sale on her sheets, let her know, because they loving the ones that they got now.
All right. Vita, my buddy Johnny. Marquita down there in Arizona. Yeah, my brother Compton, my wife. I'm gonna get his he had a stroke. He's been down there since 72, I think. That's when he left. Him, James Ingram, Howard Hewitt, all of them went to California. I went somewhere else. But anyway,
shout out to Auntie Gwen. She done called about 4 or 5 times, and each time
shout out.
We at
I'm gonna have my brother. Hopefully, I can get that video put on this program here. They was having a jam session. He had a stroke. Now he's back. Keeping his chops back together.
Shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because I had a dentist appointment and I have a prescription. And so the Lord provided the $80 that I needed to get the prescription filled. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, because I wasn't giving it to him.
She kind of said she got to bring your rake back.
No, I gave you that rake. That's your rake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
hey, see,
Mm-hmm.
I gave you that rake. Now, don't.
Your son probably think you gave.
No, I didn't think. No, I told him I told Laretha to bring my shovel back. I gave Shekinah that rake. Yeah.
Christopher said, "Hey family, hey son, hey son. Good to see you." Christopher got a nice new haircut.
Yeah, got his beard trimmed.
Got a nice new look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the new look where.
It ain't on this picture.
Oh, okay.
You have to call him and see it.
I see the last look. All right, y'all.
I really don't want to leave because the later it gets, the worse of the storm gonna be.
Yeah, that's why we need to get off here. She got stuff all in her mind now. I mean, my wife like that. She's sensitive, needy, and
I just don't
something
need to
come
be
on
watching.
TV. Right? You don't. You don't. You don't.
Okay, I see some of these X-rated comments that's popping up. I'm
X-rated.
I'm trying to block them.
For who?
Right quick. Anyhow, it's comments that come up because people can also watch this on YouTube. So somebody on YouTube is posting a XXX site, and I just blocked it. Don't worry, I got you protected, babe.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
So you figured I'm the same way through this storm and through life. Got you protected.
Thank you,
So I'm just here, I guess.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
That's so sweet. Well, it's time to go, I guess. We ain't got nothing to drink, so if it's the Lord's will, linking our cups together.
No, you got water there.
And where's yours? How am I gonna drink some water and you ain't drinking nothing? So we ain't got no cups tonight. We grateful to be here.
Yeah, we're grateful to be here. I didn't bring any cups out. You blame it on me.
No, you blame it on nobody.
Blame it on
Thank you, y'all.
Hey, we really do appreciate you. And without you, would be no us. And please continue to subscribe to Angie B and Bartee Getting Over the Hump on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter.
Hi, Angela.
And on TikTok. What my man just bought?
TikTok.
What he just buy?
Who just bought a what?
Millionaire. What did he buy?
Oh, the millionaire bought Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not on Twitter.
I gotta show y'all one more video. Okay, just one more. I should have got it when she first introduced it to me.
This is an emergency. Emergency transportation costs can be more devastating than the accident. Join AMBA for a free seminar on how to secure emergency air and ground transportation coverage and protect yourself and loved ones from unexpectedly high costs. A MASA Emergency Transportation Seminar is coming up soon. Medical Air Services Association Incorporated, MASA, has safeguarded futures since 1974, with over 2 million members. MASA benefits include ground ambulance, helicopter ambulance, fixed wing air ambulance, and many more. There is a free seminar coming up soon. Contact your MASA representative, Debbie Scarborough, at 229-392-6983. That's 229-392-6983. Or send an email to debbie.scarborough@amba.info. A member of the Georgia Retired Educators Association. Protect yourself and loved ones from unexpectedly high costs. Medical Air Services Association, Incorporated.
Yeah, Massa is nationwide. Y'all, please.
Master.
Massa
Oh.
medical.
She having
a color purple that? Moment. No, no. Massa
back.
is nationwide. So please contact Debbie. Don't be like me. I'm in the ambulance, right? They take me away. They hand me this tablet and say, can you just please use your finger and sign on the line? Ain't nothing on the tablet. I'm like, well, what am I signing? Oh, this is just giving us permission to take you to the hospital.
Yeah, but now with that, make sure you know what you're doing too.
Because Debbie done taught us.
No, well,
you get a bill later.
That and this, if you have an accident, please go and call. They're gonna call for an ambulance anyway. Ambulance and fire truck. They coming.
Especially if they.
Now the ambulance they're gonna put you in the ambulance if they can. They want to make some money. They're gonna put you, even if you ain't hurt, they're gonna put you in the ambulance.
That neck
collar. And put the neck collar on. So you be careful of that. I mean, if you hurt. Go on to the especially if it ain't your fault. And if it is your fault, if you hurt, you need to get in the ambulance.
Even Pastor Powell said, Pastor Powell's show, she had a question. Somebody wanted to know, if I go to the doctor, does that mean I have no faith? And Pastor Powell said, no, baby, I want you to go to the doctor. Get a second, third, fourth opinion, okay? Because them doctors, been trained to.
That's why God gave them common sense too. Let me not go to no doctor. Hey,
Pastor Powell has been very helpful. Weekdays, 4 p.m. right here on Facebook.
All right, Pastor Powell, but that was correct. Yeah, you need to go to the hospital.
You need to
go.
As
I was saying, you cut me off.
I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, about the ambulance. Yeah. As you know, you got to go if you hurt in the ambulance. But if you can, and
if you ain't hurt,
yourself, I'm going to. Well,
if you ain't hurt, you still need to get checked out.
Right there, you go. There you go. You got 14 days. You know how that goes.
In the state, where's the disclaimer? In the state of Florida.
Right. I'm saying in the state of Florida.
Okay. I'm just saying.
But anyway. They're going to charge you for it. They out there to get money. They're going to be there. Ambulance and fire truck.
Especially if they can't get you out the car. Fire truck going to be there.
Yeah, I mean,
but listen, there was something else that happened with our accident. And it was the 12th of October. So we a month out. Yeah. The 12th. Something else that happened that I was surprised about. First of all, they put me in an ambulance and they about to take off. And I'm like, wait a minute, y'all ain't got my husband in here. And they said, well, one patient per ambulance. I'm like, well, my husband was in the car. You gonna call another? No, ma'am. He's talking to the police officer. And I'm like, I ain't trying to leave without my husband.
This is my wife. She's
Debbie Scarborough says a master plan would cover a relative to be transported where you are. And she got all the details. But us trying to call my dad and Jamila, if one of them was like, well, we need to fly down and see about them, Massa would cover that. Massa would.
All right, well, Massa.
Y'all need to call Debbie about.
Yeah, you call Debbie because the information I'm about to give you, they would have provided an ambulance for me if I needed one. They would have called.
Yep, and then we would have got the bill. But also, don't assume that the police officers are going to do the work of the personal injury attorney. The only pictures that we got are the pictures that he took. The Popo didn't take not one picture.
No, well, they tell you to always picture stuff. So that's what you do. Because regardless of what they did, that's what you do.
How they able to fill out a police report with no picture?
But anyway,
no body cam, no nothing.
Let's we're gonna leave out on a smooth note.
Ooh, how smooth is it gonna be, baby? How smooth is it gonna be?
No. Hey everybody! Again, before we get out of here, we'd really like to thank you all for tuning in with us, and hopefully you enjoy this entertainment purposes only broadcast of Getting Over the Hump with Angie and Bartee. Please subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah, search for Angie B and Bartee live with Angie B and Bartee on YouTube, and follow us at Angie B and Bartee Productions here on Facebook. But keep in mind that we appreciate you guys, because this is our 5th year. January will be 6 years that we've been doing this show every Wednesday, give or take a few Wednesdays, maybe if a hurricane blew in, or one time Christopher and Eric filled in for us, or maybe another time I overslept, or
whatever. If we're able to do it, we're going to do it.
We try to come live right before our book signings. So we're getting to Michigan on the 30th, which is Wednesday, so that we can come to y'all live and say, this is the meeting room, this is where we're going to be. Because people still want to be sure we legitimate before they pay their money. You know, they still want to be sure. So if we can go live where we are, then you know we're there. Okay. Also want somebody very, very special in my life has to be at the hospital for a procedure at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I love you. I'm praying for you. I can't wait to see you, because soon you're not gonna have no glasses on.
Blind leading the blind.
Oh Jesus. One is a little more improved than the other. Ray Charles. Okay. So we thinking about you. We're praying for you. And, and we'll call you in a few minutes as soon as we get out there. Love you. Love you. Okay, Angela. She said thank you for her birthday song. You're welcome, baby.
You're welcome, birthday girl.
I'll sing it to you again on Tuesday.
No, we ain't gonna sing again.
When we get to the store.
She already had a birthday.
In front of Tuesday is her day.
All right, then. Well, what are we singing for tonight?
You know what? I thought you said we was going to end on a positive note. I don't like your attitude.
My bad.
Don't have me turning my neck around.
That's what they do, don't they? What about the snaps?
It already hurt.
You better not turn. They might have.
Y'all save the date for December 11th. I know we got a lot going on.
December 11th.
Praise God. Larissa is around to help me with this one. December 11th is our virtual book fair from 2 to 6 p.m. Books and besties. Don't worry, some football games gonna be on. You're gonna be watching it. You won't even see I plan stuff around them times.
Yeah.
So
now.
I'm respectful. I'm respectful. I'll be looking at the calendar. So send an email to Volusia businesswomen@gmail.com to learn more about this event. We will air your commercials. We will talk about your upcoming events. And we would love to introduce you to our viewers. Okay.
Yes, we would.
Okay, I think that's it for tonight.
Yep.
Get your child registered for tutoring. I'm telling you, don't wait till January and wonder why your child is still behind. You got an opportunity right now for your child to get some tutoring now.
Don't have them turn out like me.
And practice during the Thanksgiving and Christmas break.
There you go.
Okay, don't just tell your child get their grades up.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just saying. We got resources to help these children.
All right, Chip. Help the who?
The children.
Oh, now you not Mom's Mabel. Now you what's your name?
There's Mom's Mabel.
Greetings, I'm Larita, host of So What's the Problem TV show. It airs Thursdays at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. I conduct interviews and I spread awareness. If you follow my page, you'll get the notifications and you will never miss an episode. A cheerful heart is good medicine and laughter is good for the soul. Thanks for watching.
Shout out to our lactose intolerant people that just discovered that there is a cheese that they can tolerate. They have discovered there is a cheese for the lactose intolerant. Thank you, Jesus.
Goat cheese. They can eat goat cheese.
So now they are binging on pizza. Thank you.
Goat cheese.
for that.
Get some goat cheese. Talk to a Jamaican. They know about that goat cheese. Eat a little bit of goat.
Shout out to the lactose intolerant. And shout out to my brother-in-law Terrence and his wife Tanya. Hopefully he is watching tonight, because Tanya keep messaging me how we doing over here. And so if Terrence would watch the show and put his wife on so she can watch, she would know. I love you. Shout out to Fran. Oh Lord, Fran called this week after she saw this one and his pound cake commercial. She was just cracking up. She was cracking up because when we were in Detroit in July for the wedding of the century, Fran and Marcus Latimer and all, we were all sitting around eating some real nasty pound cake.
Don't say that. It wasn't that nasty, but it wasn't buttery.
It was burnt on the bottom, crispy on the top, and kind of raw in the middle. So you define it. So we was all trying to choke down this pound cake, and this one says, I need to have a contest. And so Fran was cracking up. She was like, he done turned this into more than a conversation. He done spoke it into existence. And then Marcus Latimer come call and talk about, I thought it was only supposed to be a pound cake challenge between me and Fran. Now you done invited the whole world. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an open competition, you know. In order to be the best, you got to play the best.
The pound cake challenge, Friday, December 2nd, 7 p.m.
You get in there, Jamila.
At the Comfort Suite.
You get in there.
I know Jamila got a good pan.
Get in there.
Yeah.
See what's up.
I tell you, because he's going to
don't go down to Sam. That ain't going to work.
He's going to spend some money on a pound cake, so you might as well take his money and give him your pound cake.
Don't go down to Sam. All right, come on, baby. We got to get out of here.
It is time to go. All right, y'all. If it's the Lord's will, we'll be back. Thank you for your prayers during this hurricane. Hopefully now she done gone back down to tropical whatever. But
no, we're supposed to come in tonight.
Yeah. Snuggle weather. See y'all next week. Later.